Right, okay, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got a bit of news. It is currently the 29th of December, meaning the transfer window opens in, 3 days. So the more news will start coming in. We've got a player coming in, news on potential player going out, and also what's going on higher up, who's controlled the window. Let's get into it. So let's talk about who's in control of this window then. The story's from Ben Jacobs. The window is still expected to be led by sporting directors Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley. However, Poch will have added control and is an important voice in the window. I mean, for me, him being an added voice should just be the baseline expectation. I mean, you shouldn't even have to emphasise that. I'm happy he's getting more control, but he should be the main voice on who comes in and who goes. Don't get me wrong, Stewart and Winstanley are two fairly experienced men in and around the market, and obviously, they have to come into consideration about stuff like this because they're very good at their job. You look at their experience. Lawrence Stewart was at Monaco for ages, did a very good job there. Paul Winstanley was a Brighton scout, did stuff there. Obviously, how good their scouting setups have been. So they're two very successful men. Don't get me wrong. If you've got sporting directors and they're good at their job, I'm fine with them having control. But if Poch doesn't want a certain player to come in, or he does want a different sort of player to come in, doesn't want a certain player to leave, then that has to be the voice what matters. If Poch wants someone in, if it's possible in the market, they should do all they can to get that player in. Poch should be the final voice. He should be the most listened to voice. He also mentions the names of Joe Shields and Bedad Eghbali. Eghbali's one of the higher ups behind the whole thing. Is he the CEO or the chairman? I'm not quite sure which one he is, but obviously he's going to be involved because it's basically his money. He's the one behind it all. And obviously Joe Shields, one of the best scouts out there, and our director of football and scouting. Right on to the next story, Conor Gallagher, also from Ben Jacobs. Our position with Gallagher is that we'll sell him if the price is right. The right price is believed to be in the region of £45 million to £50 million. He added that Gallagher is happy to stay in his life while being important this season. Apparently Tottenham values him at £35 million in the summer. Also, that was in the summer, and we do know he's had a very good season since then. But also in the summer, it's public knowledge that we turned down an offer from West Ham at the value of around £40 million. I think it was rumored it was 37 mil plus add-ons or whatever. But yeah, there was a West Ham bid around £40 million, what we did reject. Obviously, that is clearly fallen out their belief of the correct price of 45 million to 50 million. If we sell Gallagher, for me it's a complete disregard and a stamp on the academy. He's been important for us, and he's been our captain, and still be on this list to be sold or potentially sold. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. In the big 5 leagues, he's the only player with 20 plus shots, dribbles, chances created, duels won, tackles won, interceptions, and touches in the opposition box according to Opta. In those categories, he's he's probably first for all of us in those categories. He's also first for us in distance covered as well. So that shows he's probably one of the hardest workers. I mean, he's so versatile in that midfield. The way he plays, he has a lot more freedom for the players around him. He might not be the most flashy or eye-catching player necessarily all the time, but he very rarely drops below an average performance. And as far as I'm concerned, he's a proper Chelsea player. He loves the club, and a lot of fans will tell you he's been our best player this season. He's our captain. He's been our captain this season. James played, 3-4 games maybe this season, James? Don't even know. Chilwell probably played about the same amount. Gallagher has been our captain pretty much week in, week out. And if Conor Gallagher goes, it's a complete up yours to the academy from the higher-ups. And to Poch, and to the staff, and to the fans, who all like him, all love him, and have all got behind him. Last story, Papa Daouda Diong, I believe it said. It's got the "Here we go" from Fabrizio. We've completed the signing. Senegalese 17-year-old CDM who will join us in the summer of 2024, so start of the next season, from AF Darussalam. It was emphasised that he'll be a part of the Chelsea-Strasbourg project, meaning that he'll probably go out on loan. He was at Stamford Bridge a few weeks ago for the Newcastle game, but I don't know anything about him. So yeah, not much really about him. So he played for the Senegal youth teams. So yeah, it'd be interesting how he is. Obviously, he's not joining us until the summer when he turns 18. Yeah, so no mention of the fee from Fabrizio. So yeah, that is it for today then. So the news stories probably going to be coming up as it's almost window time. What are your opinion on this? What's your opinion on who should have a certain amount of control and whatever in the windows? What's your opinion on Conor Gallagher? Keep, sell? If sell, how much for? Would you sell him to Tottenham? If they came in with the right offer? And also, Papa Daouda Diong. If you know anything about him, say, is he worth it? Would you sign him? Let's find out. Thanks for watching. See ya.